it seems our wallets are full of them these days. In fact, most of the big stores hand out reward cards to encourage us to spend more of our money with them.
They do indeed. Now, local food producers have their own loyalty scheme, which they hope will entice customers out of the supermarkets. Victoria Lampard has been finding out how it works.
The Farm Shop has teamed up with similar businesses across the country to start offering a reward card, and they're hoping it will bring more people through the door.
They're going to be looking for somewhere to spend their points, and they'll go on the website and see where they can shop. And also the customers that we already get, large majority of them just sort of buy their fruit and vegetables, but they're going to buy other products as well because it's going to make it cheaper for them.
If you were going to get something out of it, it's worthwhile, isn't it?
Yes, that'd make me shop there. Yes, it would, definitely.
The Nectar card gives you 2 points for every £1 you spend in Sainsbury's and related stores, and you have to spend £600 to get £5 credit. Tesco Club card gives 1 point for every £1. Each point is worth a penny, so you have to spend £500 to get £5 credit. The Boots Advantage card promises 4 points per £1, each one worth a penny, so you spend £125 to get £5 back. With the Ice card, you'll need to spend around £375. With more partners joining all the time and the chance to spend those points with them online, it could be the incentive people need to shop closer to home.
Farm shops took a big step in their battle with the supermarkets today with the launch of their own loyalty card. It's a nationwide rewards scheme called ICE, and its founders believe it could revolutionise the market for local produce. Jude Thorne is the Chief Executive of ICE and the former Managing Director of Air Miles, and she's on the line. Good evening, Jude.
Good evening.
So why are you doing this? Do farm shops really need it?
Well, I think they do. When we did our research, consumers said to us that they would like to shop more with their farm shop, but they were used to getting rewards from supermarkets, and it's sort of become a part of the household budget.
This morning sees the beginning of a loyalty scheme called ICE that aims to lure people away from the big aisles and into their local farm shops. Jude Thorne is the chief executive.
One of the farm shops I was in recently, one of the owners had just herself made a big batch of chutney, and I think people really like the fact that they can talk to and hand their money to the person who's actually made their food.
Is this a scheme designed to promote sustainable green consumerism?
It is, and across the whole of your lifestyle. So food is just one thing. On myice.com there are lots of other things that you can buy.
For a lot of people, they may think that farm shops are very expensive. Is that true, or is that a myth?
I think that's pretty much a myth. Farm shops generally are pretty good value.
So if people are thinking, oh, that's definitely something that I'd like to get involved with, how can they find out which shops are part of the scheme and which aren't?
OK, well, they can go into their local farm shop and ask, and I think that's a really good thing to do. Alternatively, they can go on to myice.com.
Jonathan from Foodari.
Hello there.
Hi there, Jonathan. So first of all, can you tell me how you're involved in this project?
Well, we've developed a business that, as Jude mentioned, brings together a lot of the local producers. ICE has enabled us to broadcast that to people that we might not be able to reach otherwise.
I don't know if you use farm shops. I was in one yesterday, actually. Wonderful places to browse and buy stuff as well. But there's a new loyalty scheme getting underway today to get more people to use farm shops. The ICE Customer Reward Initiative is designed to entice shoppers away from the supermarkets and into their local farm shops. And it's part of the farm food sector's battle against the big supermarket chains.
It is quite an experience going there. It's not just one of these sort of dreadful, soulless, faceless Saturday mornings spent queuing up at retailers, the animals there, and it really is quite good fun.
Tell me why it's important to you at Horsted Keynes that they get this sort of scheme going.
We have our customers who really do want to support the very best British producers around the British Isles, and if we can offer them a loyalty scheme which will incentivise them to come back for more and to support these fantastic producers that we have in the country, then that's fantastic.
There's no gimmicks, there's no hidden vouchers to send away for. It's just a straightforward, honest rewards programme which thanks the customers for the amount they've spent in the farm shop.
It's a new scheme that's designed to reward consumers for making more sustainable choices. So whether that be things that they might buy for their home and their garden, the clothes that they buy, things for their children. And in food particularly, we are supporting local seasonal produce, ideally from farm shops and farm producers where there is the absolute minimum of food miles, so it can be produced in the field and then in the shop.
Paul Castle is from Farrington's Farm Shop in Farrington, Gurney, and it's one of the people behind the idea. Paul, thanks very much for coming on the show this morning.
I think one thing that farm shops do better than any of the supermarkets is that we offer a local service. And you could look us in the eye and talk to us about the product that we grow and produce. And if you really want to, we can take you to the field and show you it. Supermarkets can't do that.
Is it just in Kent, or can you use this loyalty scheme in a wider area?
No, we've got farm shops and delivery companies all around the country now, even in Edinburgh.
Now, I understand you supply eggs to the House of Commons, is that right?
Yes, we do, yes.
So do they get their points?
Not at the moment, no. No, we're waiting for them to sign up.
I can just imagine David Cameron whipping his little card through the machine to get his discount on his boiled egg.
It's something I hadn't thought of, but it's a nice
thought, isn't it?